videos on this channel where I've spoken about electric vehicles and praised them and also encouraged my viewers to go and invest in electric vehicles. I have not made any dedicated video based on cons of buying electric vehicles. So this video is going to be about the same, and I'm going to give you some cons associated with buying electric vehicles. So without any delay, let's get started. So I have made a list of 5 cons to mention in this specific video. The first one being range anxiety, the second one being very less performance in budget friendly vehicles, the third one being it takes a lot of time to charge your vehicle itself, the fourth one being there are very less support for charging stations, and the final one being battery expenses and replacement of the battery itself. Let's kick things off with the range. That means how much distance your vehicle can cover in just a single charge, especially if you go on long drives. Again, this con is very relative because it depends on how many charging stations are set up. Because see, even your average family car with a 3-cylinder petrol engine can give you a range up to 20 to 25 kilometers for just a liter of petrol, and still they have an advantage of more than 2 petrol bunks, like in the vicinity of 2 kilometers or so, where you can fill your tanks up frequently. If this were the same case with EVs, we would have had a greater advantage with EVs, because EVs give you more than 20 kilometers per single charge, and because of that you can cut on resources and put up charging stations for every 5 kilometers or so. This development of charging grids is going on at a very slow pace in India because it's kind of a less developed market, at least in India. A decent electric scooter in the Indian market can give you an average range of 50 to 100 kilometers, and also an electric car like the brand new Nexon EV can give you a range up to 300 kilometers. So I don't see many problems coming with these EVs for an average rider who is kind of commuting every day from his or her home to office daily. Some very budget friendly vehicles like scooters from Hero Electric's Dash, the Optima, or even the scooters from ePluto. These scooters have way less power when you compare to better options like Ather's 450 and 450X, TVS's iQube, or even the Bajaj's new Chetak. Because obviously you pay less money for these, where you get batteries with less capacity and lesser peak power outputs. When you compare these scooters to their petrol counterparts, they can give you a very good performance for the same price you pay for these scooters. Except for the top numbers in EV, which you can get in an instant, but some of the budget vehicles, they can't reach better top speeds, but these petrol vehicles can reach good top speeds, but they can't give you that same amount of torque like very quickly. They need time to achieve that same amount of torque, which EVs can give you like this. Now you might have heard some people say these, "Oye yaar, kitna deti hai? Battery gaadi macha, triples hogala. Electric, this doesn't go as fast as my KTM. Wait, dude, you could have bought a Royal Enfield for that price." There's a very unsettling mindset of people that EVs are complete waste of money in this country. I don't know about other people in other countries, but as I'm an Indian, I know how people think in this country. This is just one of the factors which has led people to not support the installations of charging booths in as many places as petrol stations are situated. There is literally less than one public charging station in an area of 5 kilometers. So obviously it makes a very tough choice for an average consumer to invest in an electric vehicle. Charging my Ather 450, which has a 2.4 kilowatt lithium-ion battery, from 0 to 100 takes around 4 to 4.5 hours to charge at home, which is not a fast charger. But let's take the best case. When I charge my Ather 450 at the public charging grids, that charges my scooter, which is a fast charger actually, that charges my scooter at the rate of 1 kilometer per minute. So that totals up to a time of 1 hour 15 minutes to charge the scooter from 0 to 100. So on an average, we need around 1 to 1.5 hours to charge your high-tech electric scooters as of now. Even the brilliant Tata Nexon EV will take around an hour to charge from 0 to 80 with a fast charger. Compare it to your petrol vehicles, where you can fill up a 30-liter fuel tank in less than 5 minutes in this day and age. So why would an average consumer wait for an hour to juice up his ride? Instead, he can just do it in 5 minutes and also have an advantage of having a happy and anxiety-free ride. As the battery technology is improving every year, and also as we are implementing supercapacitor tech on a large scale, even in the budget-friendly electric vehicles, we can also expect them to charge in way less time and get ready to go. The batteries used in these electric vehicles and also any other kind of consumer-grade lithium-ion batteries degrade over time. There are so many factors which lead these batteries to just not keep up with the same amount of performance which they were giving a few years ago. You can also start to see a range drop of around 9 to 10% with 3 to 4 years of regular use, except that batteries are kind of a sensitive part of an electric vehicle, so they may run into some kind of unfortunate problem sometimes. So till we figure out how to manufacture these durable and long-lasting batteries, we may have to adjust with these existing yet good batteries in production. Almost all EV brands give you a battery warranty of at least 3 years, so that if you run into any kind of battery issues, they will replace the battery or repair the battery for less to no cost. You don't see these issues coming up with your petrol or diesel vehicles where you have to replace or repair such a crucial part of your vehicle, or at least IC engines don't degrade over 3 years or something. So that is one major issue which the EV industry is facing right now, and there is a lot of research and development going into it. Whatever I said right now in the video are all my neutral opinions. Here I am in no way telling you guys not to go and buy an electric vehicle for yourself. This is just to educate you people on the limitations of electric vehicles with our current technology. So then, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have more limitations about electric vehicles to tell me, there's a comment section down below, and don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're liking my overall content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, this is Pawan signing out.